What's up, guys? I'm the AckAttack Kyle, and along with me is Inuzuna of Lumby Gaming.
Hello.
And Hyper, who is also insanely.
I
I feel like I can do a better intro. Can we restart?
Inu, just start. Just do the better intro. Go ahead. I believe
Uh,
in you.
Alright, so better intro. Ohana means family, and family means get the fuck out of my room.
Anyways, we are here for. Well, you guys might be questioning why there's a Pokemon and China. But the reason for that is because.
Explain why Pokemon should be banned in China.
Oh my god! This is the start of a series for ideas that I have about a region in Pokemon,
The
and I'm
reason
joined by
one,
people.
the reason one why Pokemon should be banned in China. It tells 10-year-olds they can travel the world.
Oh my god, that's more like North Korea. Oh wait. Anyways, um, if you guys are going to enjoy rambunctious guests for the next however many weeks that we have this, because this will be a weekly series, hopefully. Make sure to leave a like button and subscribe for more content. I upload Monday through Saturday, hopefully. This week might be different.
Leave a like button, yes.
As you can see, Inu is very, interesting today.
People are always doing these cool, intricate designs in the comment section. If you can, make a copy of the like button using all those weird symbols in the comment section, that would be great.
That's great. I love that idea.
Because, people make, the helicopters and the dogs and stuff like that. Why can't they make a
Do
like
it.
button?
do it.
Alright. Anyways, we have some ideas here, and I guess I should start. So first off, we have that so China is like a very large place, right? Right, Hyper?
Yes, it is.
So we said that there would be two sides, for two regions focused on China. One side would be named, and these are names I came up with, just on the spot. One is named Qing, and the other one is named Jiang. Also,
That's funny. It'd be more like Zhang than Jang.
Zhang.
No, it's Sing.
Xing? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
my boy, my home.
Lit. And we were
It's
having
more like Jiang.
a discussion over what we thought about because Hyper was talking about how there would be one side that was feudal and one side that would be modern, and then I thought that all of it would just be feudal China. So, yeah. Hyper,
Yellow.
would you like to explain why you thought that one side would be feudal and the other side would be modern?
I mean, because one side would be feudal because, well, there's a lot of farmland in China, so, and then but there's also a lot of modern land as well, so I thought that would fit.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can see the feudal and modern thing because, a lot of people think that the world should advance while some think that you should stick to tradition.
I think there would just be it would be like a lot of farmland, but like when we got to the lords or like the cities, I think there would just be scattered cities across.
It being set up kind of like the Kanto region, where it's mostly fields and stuff with a few large cities.
Yeah, that was my thinking, and then the lords or that type of thing. We'll get into that later. Would live in the more types of cities, but outside of those would be the farmlands and stuff. So with Pokemon, but that was just my thinking. Anyways, Inu, would you like to read off number 2?
All right, so number 2, it's Pokemon. Pokemon means, pocket monsters. So you got to have your monsters with you, right? So we were thinking, well, what's the one thing that everything has in common when it comes to these pocket monsters? You always got a choice of 3 at the beginning. and we came up with 3 pocket monsters, or Pokemon, as the kids call them today, that we think you guys would enjoy as starters. So, because we had to be, we had to be those typical guys, and we went with a panda being in it because pandas are associated with China, and that would be the grass starter, little panda. Then for the fire starter, we were talking about, oh hey, all of the fire starters seem to follow the Chinese zodiac, the lunar calendar animals, and we're like, you know what, they haven't done the sheep yet. Let's do the sheep. And for the water one, we're like, hey, there's cranes in China. Let's make the water one a crane.
Inu, I have a question. What's gonna happen in 13th generation when they haven't done Zodiac mons for when they've done all of the Zodiac ones for the for starters? Are they just gonna start with like other stuff?
No. See, once we get to Generation 12, they're rebooting the series.
I see. So, anyways,
But with these starters, I just want to say, with their final evolutions based off these animals, with the panda, I kind of see a grass fighting type. With the sheep, I see it's being like either pure fire at the end or a fire electric type because wool and stuff like that. And with the crane, it sounds like a water flying type. Can't really think of anything more unique than that.
I was actually about to ask that, but Hyper, do you wanna add anything about your typings? Or do you
About
think
my
those are
typings for the-
good? Yeah.
I think those are good.
For Panda, I'm gonna go Grass Dark. For the sheep, I'm gonna go Fire Fairy. And for the crane, I'm just gonna go Water Flying.
But there is one thing that we can definitely all agree with when it comes to these starter Pokemon, though.
Mm-hmm.
Jinbei's going to die.
Who?
Inu,
Yes.
he gonna live. I have faith in my boy. Come
Topic
Thursday,
number 3.
because we're totally not recording. We're totally not recording this like earlier than Tuesday. Come Thursday, we are going to kick. Jinbei's gonna prove how much ass he's gonna kick, and he's not gonna die in this arc.
I think we should go to point number 3.
Oh, Hyper, you're up. Point number 3.
Okay. The Route 1 bird is a Crested Ibis.
So Inu, because this one was your idea, I would like you to talk about it.
Oh, well, I only chose the Crested Ibis because it is a bird that is found in China, rare animal, only located in China. At least I believe that was the species that is only found in China. And, there's always that early bird that kind of represents the region, like Unova. It was based off of New York and New Jersey, and the early bird was a
Pigeon.
well, it was a pigeon because they're all over the place. So yeah, I just thought that having a Pokemon based off of a bird that is unique to that area of the world would be kind of cool.
What typing would it get? Would it just be normal flying and we would move on with that, or would it just be pure flying, or like have another typing?
I think it would be kind of like the fletching line where it would start off as normal flying, but I feel like it would evolve into a different typing.
Such as?
I didn't really put too much thought in this, but I could kind of see it being a steel flying type.
I could see it. Hyper, would you have anything else to add?
No, I do not.
Alright. So, for number 4, for our points, we got the new villain team. It would be 2 teams, 1 in each region. One wants to make the world light, and the other one wants to make the world dark.
Okay, better explain this. I believe we went with the thing about one wanting eternal sunlight, one wanting eternal nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thought process of that. I don't have anything else to add. What about you guys?
No, I do not.
Okay.
You know what? Something I would like to see happen. We've had it with 2 teams before, but it was like, oh, in this game you fight this one, in this game you fight this one. I think it'd be kind of cool if they made it so that you fight one main game and then another in the post game. And why does this have to happen now?
I think what should happen is that for the for each game, you pick one side as your main game because
Oh my goodness.
the
Uh,
Elite Four would be in the middle of the region as it is. So you could battle the Elite Four like basically in any order, but you would travel to like, but one region would be in one, and the other region would be in another, and then in the post game you would have the other regions. The other regions would be unlocked with those teams being dealt with, respectively. Would it How does
I
that
guess
sound?
something like that could happen.
Hyper?
I think Hyper's going to say he agrees.
I think he was gonna say righteous brother, but you're up for reading.
Right?
All right. Okay, here's the point that we're on.
Number
Okay,
5.
so we decided to use a little bit of Chinese history and the way that their government works, and we decided that pretty cool things here with the way that they're named. So with the Elite Four, I'm just going to start off there. Instead of it being the Elite Four, well, it'd still be the Elite Four, but the Elite Four would be like Imperial Guards to the Emperor, who would be the champion. And with the champion, would probably be better with their lead Pokemon being a fire type or just them using a fire type team, because it's been a while since we had a specialized champion. Not since Generation 3. Then would be kind of like Lords of the Land, who have been given power to look over certain parts of the country, and you battle them to prove that you are worthy. And I don't know when this was decided, but apparently we went with grass, fire, steel, and water as the typings.
So remember the idea with the I have to read this anyways for number 10. I'm skipping, I know. But for the pseudo slash raremons when we were talking,
Right. Okay.
I'll just read them now.
No. Let's leave them waiting.
Okay, well anyways. Yeah, but that was essentially where I came up with the Elite Four ones. I didn't come up with any of the gym leaders. Just because we ran out of time, and I was just like, I probably shouldn't think of these for now. All I know is that none of them would be Dark type.
Yeah, unless this was the first region to have one.
That's
Well,
true.
Yeah, the
Actually, it
second
would be.
region, because technically with the Grand, like with the Island Kahuna in Sun and Moon, we had the Dark type Kahuna.
But that wasn't really a gym. Anyways,
But-
Hyper. Oh wait, do you guys have anything else to add about this?
Move on.
Hyper?
Victory Road would be the Great Wall of China.
This was a concept by myself when we were first thinking of it. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was a really cool idea because it would be like a long victory road, and once you finally made it through, I think it would be really cool to just be like, oh, thank God I made it. What?
Steal my thunder there.
I thought of it.
I thought of it. I mentioned it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Was I that tired to remember?
Yes, you were. You trying to steal my thunder.
Wow, okay, so I'm sorry about that. Inu was the one that mentioned it. And so anyways, I mean, was that the basis behind it?
Yeah, just having the Great Wall of China be part of Victory Road, because Victory Road is this long, treacherous trek that you have to go on, and the Great Wall of China is, a long pathway that it could easily turn into a Victory Road. Seems like a really neat idea, really great concept.
Okay. For number 7, Inu kind of already mentioned this, but I guess I'm going to repeat it. The champion of the region's main mon is a fire type, or is a fire type trainer. I believe Hyper was mentioning this, right?
What?
Hyper, yeah.
Yeah, Hyper is the one who came up with the idea of a fire type for the champion.
Oh yeah, because I don't even know why. I think I just thought since red is
Yeah.
the main colors, that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, you said that, and then it was either me or Inu that said that it would probably just be his main mon, only because,
How recent games have been.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting, because there was, like, the dragon one, then there was steel, then technically water, and then there hasn't been one since. Like, I mean, I guess a champion should use an assortment of Pokemon, but I mean, like, a mono team might be able to work with certain qualities to them.
You know what? Since you chose fire based off of the map, they have those stars there, so I could also see a fairy champion.
That could work. Anyways, Inu, would you like to read off number 8?
Number 8. All right, so number 8. This is one of the fun ones. So number 8 is us coming up with how many Pokemon we think would be in said region. Little guess about how many Pokemon we think that Game Freak would come up with. I personally was thinking 90 to 100 because if you look at the past games, X and Y, there were about 70 new Pokemon, about 80 new Pokemon in Sun and Moon, so next jump would be, 90. Let's see now. Our good friend Hyper decided to be extremely vague and was like, you know what, 50 to 100. And then Ack, being the guy that he is, was like, you know what, it's been a while since we had a big region, and this would be a big region. Let's do 100 to 110 Pokemon.
Yeah, I still firmly believe that it would probably be even more if we had 2 regions, so yeah. Maybe like 120, 130.
But with the 3D modeling and stuff, I do understand why they've been doing small amounts each time.
Also, but I mean, like, I just feel as if, like, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger with, like, the new systems and all that stuff.
Remember, man, they've been doing this for a good 20 years.
21.
Yeah, 21 years.
All right.
So I'm not saying they're running out of ideas. I'm just saying it's gonna be a bit harder to come up with more stuff the longer it goes on.
That's true. Hyper,
Yellow.
number 9. Please read for us.
A dumpling Pokemans.
Oh
So,
man,
I don't remember. Was I just in call with you? I was just like, oh, do you want anything else to read off? And you were just like, dumpling Pokemans. And
all right. You know what? A dumpling Pokemon. You know what? I could really get behind that because steamed dumplings are a great Chinese dish.
I think it wouldn't evolve into anything, and if it did, it would kind of be like execute, and it would just be multiple dumplings, and I think it'd be really cute.
So with the dumpling Pokemon, because dumplings are usually cooked steamed, I definitely see it being part water.
Water fire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It would be a water firemon.
Be a delicious Pokemon. That's what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inu. That's the description.
Yo,
Dumplasaur, the delicious Pokemon.
So dumplings have the meat inside, so I could see it having being like Mimikyu, where it has the protected
Like
form.
pork or beef.
Maybe its like ability would be like however it can run protect 5 times in a row or something, like make it broken.
That'd be broken.
or it has a greater percent chance of protect working the next turn.
Wait, no. It has an ability where its physical defense is boosted, but it takes twice as much damage from bite attacks.
Ooh, like bite and crunch. That's actually really good. And also
Bite
the fangs.
things.
That just means that like Thunder Fang would be the death of it.
Exactly.
Um, poor dumpling.
Oh, Ack gets. Oh no, Ack has the short one. I have the long one to go over.
I mean, do you want to go over this one, and I'll just do number 11 and 14, and you just do 13 and 10, if you really want.
Nah, I don't mind, man.
All right. For the slash Raremons, we have that the Ozzer Dragon.
Hold on, but before you continue,
Yeah.
I gotta say, I love how you say pseudo when it's pseudo.
Pseudo slash rare Pokemon, the Ozzer Dragon, which would be Grass Dragon, a Vermilion Bird, or a Phoenix, which is I think what we better known it as, would be Fire Flying. We have a white. I mean, we have a billion of those already, so but whatever. The white, there would be a white tiger, which is Steel Ice. A turtle, which is Water Dark, and a yellow dragon, which is Ground Dragon.
All right. Before we continue on, I want to better explain these. So
Yeah, go find thing where we found this from.
oh no, I don't need to find anything to.
Oh.
Okay, so the reason for these typings and stuff like this, there are the four great guardians or the four symbols. You might have seen them in some other media, such as Digimon or Beyblade. The Azure Dragon or the Blue Dragon of the is symbolized by the element of wood, though most things just give it the power of wind. If you watch the original Beyblade Dragoon, the Vermilion Bird of the South or the Phoenix associated with fire. Again, if you watch the original Beyblade, which you should watch that one over the new one, you have Geronzer. The White Tiger of the West, which is symbolized by metal, which a lot of things give it electric powers, Drigger from the original Beyblade, and then the Black Turtle of the North, who symbolizes the element of water, and again, another Beyblade reference, that is good old Drasil. And then the dragon in the middle, the Dragon of Earth, that is their leader, that they protect, and again, going back to Beyblade, Strata Dragoon.
Anyways, that's how I got what the Elite Four were, for Grass, Fire, Steel, and Water, and they would vary in their order, and the champion could have a mix. That could be its main mon, or it might even have another like Fire type mon that would be its main one, just more or less.
Now, here comes the fun part. Because Ack is one of those people who wants a giant region, and because he wants another Gen 4 and Gen 5 when it comes to legendary Pokemon.
Or Gen
have 12
7 if you want to really count all of those Pokemon. Even though,
We have a grand
even though
total of-
apparently Bulbapedia doesn't, but go on.
His Ultra Beasts are not legendary
Shut
Pokemon.
up, Inu. I'm not even talking about those.
And the Tapus are Guardians, not
Shut the
legendary
fuck.
Pokemon.
Those are legendaries. You get out of here. Those are legendary mons.
Read the terms, I just mentioned them.
I
But we
fucking
have-
hate Bulbapedia.
Okay, we have 12 legendaries right here. Based off of the Chinese New Year, the lunar calendar animals.
If anybody objects to any of these typings, they can say their own, and we can discuss why. Just wanted to point that out.
12 animals. I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible, but starting with the cycle, we have the rat, and we decided on normal psychic. Most people probably would have went normal dark, but we went with the typings because each of the animals represents a certain virtue or something. I don't remember the virtues. You can look it up yourself.
Oh yeah.
I doubt Ack wrote it down.
Nope.
So
And
like we
Ack
said,
is
rat,
not looking it up again.
Psychic, ox. We went with ground grass. Another tiger with a fairy dark type because of yin and yang. Because dark is the evil type, and then fairy is kind of like the magical and light type. We then had the rabbit, which we decided pure grass. The dragon, we went with fire dragon. Snake, we went with ghost poison. Horse, we went with fairy ghost with levitate because we were thinking like a unicorn or a Pegasus or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Let's now.
the goat.
Oh yeah, the goat.
That was rock ground.
Yeah, the goat rock ground with water absorb because water absorb or sap sipper because Ack wants to try and make this thing broken.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's a legendary, my guy.
He put goat, but it's more akin to a sheep or ram.
The one that I found was a goat.
Then we have the monkey. We went with steel fighting because Sun Wukong. Even though we already have a Pokemon base over him, we have to keep doing that because Journey to the West is a Chinese story that the Japanese stole and made Dragon Ball Z out of. Well, the original Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z.
I swear to
We
God,
had
I
the
was about to
rooster,
break
which was
in the
Peter
song.
Flying.
Hold on. I was about to break into song about what was it called?
I
For
don't
Yu Yu
know.
Hakusho,
But
and I don't know why.
the-
But Hyper
the
is
flying
muted.
dog, ground fairy, the pig, which is actually more akin to a boar, water ground, and again he wants to put sap sipper on it.
Oh no. Yours was water fighting. I decided to come up with water ground with sap sipper.
Yeah.
Make
Okay,
this thing a physical attacker. Make it
So-
make it broken. Put
He
like
wanted to go. He wanted to go water ground with sap sipper.
put like
No
icicle
weaknesses.
crash. Put like icicle crash on it, and then it would probably end up killing a it could possibly kill a Rayquaza or Mega Rayquaza. Honestly,
Okay,
that would
but,
be dope.
But I was thinking water fighting because again, it's supposed to be more akin to a boar. Hence why we got Emboar as the Pokemon. So I was thinking,
But we also
boars
got
are-
Tepic.
But I was thinking, boars are more wild animals, so giving it the fighting type to show that it's able to defend itself in the wild. And I guess he went with water ground because, I'm a pig. I play in the mud.
Well, yeah, that's what me and Hyper came up with.
All right, so number 12.
Hyper, you're up.
Okay,
Wait, actually, one more thing before we say something. I just want to point out that our Mon that we picked up as like the Pixie Mon or the Mythical Mon that they have, like Mew or Celebi or whatever, that one would be the rabbit.
I also feel like we could have. So I was also thinking that maybe the rat could be a mythical because some generations have more than one.
Or maybe the snake isn't like looks cute. Okay, go on, Hyper.
Not all mythical Pokemon are cute. Prime example, Hoopa.
Tiger,
Wait, hold on,
Dragon,
hold on,
Fox
hold
are
on.
Legends. Ox is the third.
Hold on, wait. What was Hoopa's voice again in the movie?
Ollie, Hoopa.
No, the other one.
I don't know, but like Hyper said.
No,
the
I think this is how it went. I'm Hoopa, and you're Ash. Hi, Ash, and I don't remember. Fuck it. But
as Hyper said, the tiger and the dragon is the box legendaries.
and the ox
and
is the third.
The ox is the third one. So
Why do we come up with this again?
okay, I'll explain this because this was my idea.
This was.
A lot of symbolism. They always. So I'm not sure this is from China or from when Japan stole this because Japan likes to steal a lot of things from other countries. My Japanese teacher from Japan said so himself.
Damn, Inuzuna, Blummy Gaming, riding out his Japanese teacher.
The main thing is like there's a lot of symbolism of the tiger and the dragon. They guard opposite directions. They have different symbolism. They're like opposite elements, so they're always in conflict with each other. And also, since ancient times, only a dragon could stand beside a tiger because, again, they're the opposites and they balance each other out, so make them the title covers.
What would you decide the ox again? I think that was.
We decided the ox because we couldn't figure out which one fit better as a third legendary. So we were just like, let's just give it to the ox.
The ox, I think, seems the most stable out of all of them. Like, because it represents more of like the farming side of things, I guess. I don't know, I'm speaking out of my ass.
But
Anyways, what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say it's time for Act to move on to the second to last point.
Alright, so this point was megas. For these, I kind of came up with them on my own because we kind of ran out of time when we were thinking about stuff.
And he
So-
didn't ask us if we wanted to make any megas, but that's fine because I believe we're done with megas. I think we've gotten all the megas that we're going to get in Pokemon.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't doubt you, but we're not gonna like. The thing is that we can't predict when this is, like if this is gonna be a game, right?
Yeah, like this is just how we would like to see China as a region. I think that no more megas will be made, even though I do want more megas. Do not get me wrong. I like Mega Evolution. I want to see more Pokemon get mega forms. Mostly every starter, because I think it would be unfair if only
6 of them,
them get 6 out of the good,
21.
21 starter Pokemon. Of course, we know that the Kalos and Alola Pokemon would not ever get megas because they came before X and Y get megas, except for Deontay. It's the one exception to the rule so far.
And that's why I believe that in 6th generation, when we get remakes for them, megas will be back and a sensation of things. But
Remakes of Gen 6.
what?
Once we get Gen 6 remakes, of course we'll get more megas because that's what Gen 6 focused on.
I know. That's why I said that. Anyways, for megas, I put down Rapidash, Fire Flying. It would be more of a Pegasus. We got Palossand, who I put down should represent the Great Wall, would be Rock Ghost. And then I put down the Gen 2 starter megas. The Meganium being Grass Fairy. Typhlosion being Fire. Then I put down Question Mark. Hyper, I believe, came with Rock, and Inu said Pure Fire. And Water, Hyper said Steel, and Inu said Dark, which I agree with.
Alright, another thing with Meganium,
Mm-hmm.
I could see the Mega going in. It's just the Grass Fairy. So I could see it becoming Grass Poison because it's like, oh hey, I'm tired of all the hate. I'm going to turn evil on you guys and start killing things.
That's great. I like that idea.
See a Grass Fire Mega because I don't remember if this was in the anime only, but I feel like in the games or in the manga it also mentioned that Bayleaf, the middle form, its flower kind of smells like cinnamon, and cinnamon gives kind of a spice to things.
My thinking is that the fact that, like, I don't think they would ever have, like, the same, like, typings as each other. So that's why I didn't put it down like that.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying there. Also see all these megaforms staying pure a single type because that is the one unique thing about generation
2.
number. Actually, no. Generation
No.
Generation 2 is the only one where all the final forms have only one typing.
Yep.
But Embor is part fighting.
Bort is part fighting. Alright, Inu. Finish us off.
Alright, so here we are with regional variants because some people like them, some people don't, some people just don't care for them,
Like me.
whether they exist or not.
I honestly put them in here just to appease the people that did like Alolan Mons, and these are the only 2 that I could have literally thought of for the region. But we probably could have came up with
So-
more if we brainstormed about it. So yeah.
So here we are with a few. We got the Chinese Lantern Chandelure line being Firegrass because they use paper lanterns, and of course there's fire inside of it. And then a more polluted Coughing or Wheezing, making it a Poison Dark type.
I can explain. In my environmental science class, we learned that China is pollution, or like they can they have like a lot of factories there with pollution. So what if like a coughing was put there, right? And then they were just like, "Yo, this coughing's just this thing's ugly. Let's just leave it here." So like it would end up turning into like black tar, like disgusting. Maybe look have like more of a mean look, or maybe look more like deformed, and it would be poison dark because it's dark and bad.
Uh, another Alola, no, another, I was about to say Alola form, but regional variant that I could see happening. Uh, so some of you might not know this, but Arcanine is actually based off of something from China. It is a guardian dog that is also part tiger. You see statues of this normally around libraries. So I could see it becoming a rock type to better represent the statues, or keeping the fire type and becoming a fire rock type.
Or what if it was a steel type?
Yeah, I mean, I could see a steel as well,
Because
maybe
you
a
said
rock
the
steel type.
statues, or the statues made of rocks, and not
Yeah, the
steel.
statues are normally made of rock.
Okay, never mind. Go with fire rock then. It's just me being dumb.
Steel because they're supposed to be, guardians, and steel is a defensive typing.
That could work. Hyper. You got
What?
anything? For
No, I do not.
Okay, you want to add any more megas or no?
Um,
If you want.
let me think.
Oh.
Actually, legitimately cannot think of anything.
Oh, you know what? Something that I thought of for some of the regional variants. I don't know what typings they would change to, but I could see some of the fighting type Pokemon getting a regional variant because China has very different martial arts than Japan or the United States or other countries.
That could work. Alright, does anyone have anything else to add before we end off the video?
Yes.
No.
Just remember the new series starting here on the AckAttack channel. It is a Monday through Friday series where we will be recording our cats taking naps and seeing which cat does the cutest thing in their sleep.
That actually sounds really cute, but
Inuzuna Blumby Gaming, you all know what my cat does?
What?
If I pet his head while he's sleeping, he goes up and hugs my arm.
That is adorable. My cat likes
Is
to bury her
adorable.
face and get all twisted.
Ooh, ooh.
Anyways, did you guys want to add anything more about our Chinese region version typing thing?
Yes. Alola, Skitty, and Delcatty, where they are. It looks like normal Skitty and Delcatty, but they are sitting in a bowl of noodles.
Okay, that's just fucking cute. Okay.
You get it because there's
I get it. Yeah, I get
because
it.
people say Chinese. No. I don't believe they actually do that, but, internet, if we didn't do one messed up thing, we're doing the internet wrong.
Hyper.
Vote in the comments below which one was cuter.
Okay, Hyper. Okay, I think you already added. Did you already add something, or did you want to add something, or?
I added what I said, and I'm done.
He wants the contest between our cats.
Okay. Vote on their cats if you guys made it to the end of the video. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, comment down below cat. And vote on Enu's cat or Hyper's cat. So,
Fun fact, Inu's cat, that's just fun to mention because Inu is Japanese for dog, so vote for the dog's cat.
Yes.
Um,
Don't vote for the dog's cat.
Cat.
Alright, but anyways, if you guys have enjoyed this new series that that I will be trying to do every Tuesday, whether or not people want to join me or not, then yeah. But I enjoyed you guys being here with me.
I enjoyed being here. It was nice having someone else do the bulk of the work.
I enjoy your people's existence.
Thank you. Yeah, Inu. I write everything down. It's okay. But yeah.
Off now, we are Audi 10,000 bajillion 333,542,103.
Leave a like below. Tell me how much, if you guys like the series or not, or are excited for some more. Uh,
And
comment down below. More
parts of the
countries to
world you
do.
want to see Pokemonized.
The most may be the next one, and
Guys,
and
don't vote for
subscribe.
Canada. We don't know anything about Canada, really.
I mean, we could have somebody from Canada join us. Anyways, and subscribe as always, and uh, check out these guys. Even though Hyper doesn't really upload,
Almost forgot that part.
Yay!
and yeah, I wouldn't have forgotten that. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.
Oyasumi nasai.